Hello, good morning. It is currently about 10:30ish. I'm not sure. I finished running my Couch to 5K this morning and I decided to redo week two again. So this is week two, week three of week two. Today was day two. So the next time I run will be day three of week two. Is this confusing? I feel like I'm saying a lot of numbers. I think I decided once I'm finished with week two this time, I'm just going to push it to week three. I don't care if I don't feel 100% ready. I'm just going to give it a go. And if I feel like I need to do week three times, I will do week three times. I don't know if I'll ever get all the way to the end of this Couch to 5K thing. I just really can't imagine myself running for more than 5 minutes at a time. And honestly, I think I'm okay with that, even if I were to sign up for a 5K situation. If I run 5 minutes at a time, I'm still running a 5K. It's just I'm not just running a 5K, which I think the average 5Ker isn't running the entire time, right? Not that I know a lot about 5Ks. I've never seen one. I've never been to one. I now have a whole new appreciation for my friend that ran. Did she run a marathon? If she ran a marathon, I'm just like, although I wouldn't be super shocked. She actually really likes running. She was telling me about Runner's High. I still don't get it. So that's what I did this morning. The kids are having a pretty good morning. The baby woke me up at like 5 a.m., which is why I'm done with my run so early. He's taking a nap right now. And the kid is watching skid steers on the TV in the office. We actually ended up switching the office and the kids' room because I was sitting in the office one day and I realized that the office is significantly larger than the kids' room. And the kids, they share a room. They like to share a room. I think the baby would not be well if he was alone. So we ended up switching them. And as we were switching them, we decided it was time for the kid to get his big boy bed. And we gave him the bunk bed that was in there. So we didn't have to move the bunk bed out of the office that is now their bedroom. So now I have a new place to run, basically, is what I'm trying to say. A new workout room. And it's a little bit smaller, but it has a little bit more floor space because there isn't a bunk bed or any beds in there. It's literally our desk with the computer, a bookshelf with a TV on top, the treadmill, and some extra toys that I decided I didn't want toys in their room accessible in case the kid gets up from his big boy bed and decides he wants to play. I'd rather he gets up and grabs a book. So we just put books in his room for now. And then we also have toys in their closet, but I lock their closet at night. So that was a lot of babbling for me to just tell you that the baby's taking a nap. Was that the point? Was that where I started? So I'm on day 3 of my period, and the cravings have been significantly better than the periods that I've had since having the baby, which was over a year ago now. I still can't believe that. So I feel like I've had my diet somewhat under control. I'm still not tracking. I'm lightly tracking. So I kind of have an idea of how much I'm eating each day. Although I will admit we did have Domino's last night and I didn't think about it. I decided not to. I decided it was better. We spent the entire day reorganizing the garage and I hit almost 16,000 steps that day. So I was like, I'm just going to eat the pizza. It's fine. I've been like doing very well this entire month. So pizza was had. So just before I got my period, I did weigh myself and I was at 204. I think I might be able to get under 200 by September, which at the beginning of August, I was like, I would love to do that, but I don't 100% believe in myself. I don't think I can do it, but I'm starting to think that I can do it or I can get very, very close. Like in September, I will be in the 100s. Hopefully before September. That would be nice, but not weighing myself right now because that is how I am. Once I get my period, I float through it. I give myself a couple days after, and then I will weigh myself because I just know seeing my bloated scale is going to discourage me. Anyways, there's an update on my morning. We are going to go drop off some stuff at the thrift store from our garage clean out, and then we'll have lunch. So I will see you later. Okay, we're just getting back from donating some stuff. There was one thing that I wanted to donate that they just would not take, and they suggested I bring it to another thrift store, and they said they wouldn't take it, and then what ended up happening was I attempted to donate this thing to several different thrift stores for about an hour and a half. And then I finally just brought it to the dump because there's a free table there. I asked them, can I please just leave it at the free table? It works. It's just an old like mini dishwasher, like not one that you would install into like your cabinets, like this dishwasher, not like this, but a very, very small dishwasher, like maybe holds 10 plates. It was that. We had that at our old house. We lived in a really old farmhouse, and just sometimes we didn't have time to do 10 dishes. So we don't need it anymore. It worked, and I felt bad bringing it to the dump, but I'm hoping because I put it on the free table, somebody will take it and somebody will use it. I'm really, really hoping because I felt bad bringing it to the dump. Anyways, because of that fiasco, we were all hungry, me and the kids, and I did not expect to be out as late as I was, and I ended up going to McDonald's. As far as my order, I could have been a lot worse. I could have been a lot better. I just got the $5 meal deal. So I had a plain McChicken, and that comes with a small fry and a 4-piece chicken nugget. And originally I wasn't going to eat the 4-piece chicken nugget. I mostly just got it for the deal. But I was hungry. I don't know why I was so hungry in that moment. Do you like our new witch? Just distracted. I feel like I should feel worse about my decision to stop at McDonald's, but honestly, the kids needed to eat. I was starting to get really hungry too. It is what it is. I'm going to forgive myself for it. It is almost 3 o'clock. The kids are having a snack. We're going to wrap that up. And they're very excited. So I'm going to go, and I'll be back when something exciting happens. Okay, it is dinner time, and for some reason, every time I record, it is dump day and it's breakfast for dinner. You know, breakfast for dinner is just kind of one of those meals that are really easy and really cheap. So we usually do it about once a week. Saves us some money. But I made the kids regular pancakes, and now I'm going to use this protein powder to make my own pancakes. I haven't tried this protein powder yet. I got it at Aldi. It's a chocolate protein powder. It's 30 grams of protein, 180 calories. I feel like most protein powders, they kind of are around the same nutritional value. I'm trying to make sure this egg doesn't roll off, and it keeps wanting to roll away. Stay. But it would be nice if I could find a protein powder at Aldi, just because I go to Aldi pretty often. It would be nice. Although I could not find a vanilla version. I was looking for vanilla originally, but I couldn't find it. There it is. All right, 1 scoop of the protein powder, 1 egg, and I only had 1 egg left in the fridge, so I feel pretty lucky today. And then a half a teaspoon of baking powder. I think this is what I used to do when I was on keto in like 2019, 2020. Something similar to this. I used to make protein powder pancakes all the time. Is this a keto-friendly mix? I think it is. Not that I'm doing keto. Keto makes me feel awful nowadays. I just can't do it. And then a little bit of water. I should have gotten a bigger bowl. Now the powder's mixed in enough, I can really get going. I do wish maybe it was a little bit thicker. Maybe I added a little too much water. Whatever, it's fine. Let's go over. Let's go over to the oven now. Is olive oil going to taste? Am I gonna taste that on my pancake? Gonna find out. Usually I would use butter, but I'm going to try to avoid it. I'll just do a little bit at a time. We'll make them pretty small pancakes because I took out the small pan for some reason. I think I'm going to see if I can flip it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Did I burn it? No. Okay. Things are going well so far. I haven't burnt it. Here is how the pancakes turned out. They're very thin. Very thin. I remember that being a thing though, and whatever. I'm gonna use some Cool Whip because there's not a ton of calories in it, and it sounds good to have a little dollop of it. And then I have this light syrup, and it's 50 calories per 2 tablespoons. Kind of just eyeballing it. I don't use a ton of syrup ever really, especially on like chocolate pancakes. I want to be able to taste the chocolate. The syrup is kind of just to add just a tiny bit of sweetness to it. So, okay. There it is. It made a decent amount of pancakes. Like sometimes when you make those diet versions of things, it tends to be a little disappointing how much you get. That's really good. I think there's a lot of people that hate on protein pancakes. Maybe because they're so thin, you can't really get them fluffy. Unless you have a recipe where they get fluffy. Let me know. I will try it out. But every protein pancake that I've had has been really thin. Well, I'm going to finish up my pancakes. And then I'm going to hang out with my family. And then I'm going to go to bed. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello, it is the next day. I am sitting in what is now the new office. So here's a quick little tour. We got Amiibos and other knick-knacky things all the way across. Am I even showing you the top? We moved the Amiibos up higher, then they're more out of my way. And then if you go down, there's my treadmill, TV, and then there's pretty much nothing against this wall here. So I think it might be a little bit easier of a setup for my exercise situation, but we'll see. I haven't done too much exercise besides the treadmill. I've been doing the couch to 5K. I'm sorry, I am off today. And I'm tired. I feel like I have a brain fog. I don't know why, because I don't feel like sick or anything. I probably just gave myself some bad karma by saying that my period was going very well yesterday. I think it should be ending soon though, so maybe I'll get my energy back. But I have had so little energy this morning that the only thing I did was paint my nails. I'm trying to stop biting them again. And then instead of putting my dishes in the dishwasher, I've been just throwing them in the sink. That's not really like me, but I don't know. It's one of those days. One of those days. I had my protein coffee this morning, and I feel like it's still not giving me much energy. So I did make myself some lunch. I have these chicken patties that I found from Aldi, and they're kind of like a Mexican style chicken patty. So I made that in the air fryer. I have a bun, so it's like a burger situation, and I put some mozzarella cheese on it because testing it out a couple times, I found mozzarella cheese was the best, even though usually I would put cheddar on this kind of thing. But I don't know, mozzarella just tasted better. And then I also got myself a Celsius in hopes that this will wake me up, but I'm having a hard time opening it. Do I have anything around here that could help me? Maybe this is stupid. I have a charger. I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. Oh, it worked. And I didn't break the charger. Hoping that this will give me some energy because I'm only at 2,000 steps right now. It's noon. Yesterday at noon, I was at like 7,000 steps. I'm just very off. Once I'm done eating my lunch, hopefully the Celsius has kicked in, and I'm gonna get on the treadmill. I'm not promising that I'm gonna do a run to 5K thing, not a run to 5K, couch to 5K thing. I'm not promising that I'm gonna run, I am gonna get some steps though. So I'm gonna get on the treadmill after this. I'm gonna get some steps in. But really hoping that I get some energy, and I will do a little bit of running. This is hope, but yeah, I'm gonna chill and it is about 5 o'clock. I was on the treadmill for maybe like half an hour. I tried to do a little bit of an incline to make it a little more difficult, but I did not run. I did not do my couch to 5K today, and I feel like that's okay just because my body was like, no, not today. My brain was also like, no, not today. I'm having a very difficult time even just like talking right now. I feel like I just need to be horizontal. I did my treadmill walk, and then me and the kid went outside during the baby's nap time, and I just walk around quite a bit when I'm outside with him, so I got a few thousand more steps in while I was doing that. Then I came inside, did a little bit of cleaning, got some more steps doing that, and now I am cooking dinner. So currently I'm at about 9,000 steps, so I think I'm gonna get to 10,000 today without too much of an issue. I was pretty concerned when at noon I was at 2,000 steps, so I was like, maybe not today. Maybe it's just not happening today. And only like 3 or 4 days out of this whole month have I not hit 10,000 steps, so I was a little disappointed that I was going to add another day to that, but I'm not. I'm gonna hit 10,000 today. For dinner, the kids are going to have spaghetti, and I'm going to have the minestrone soup that I made forever ago because I have so much of it. I think I've only had like 4 servings of it so far, and I think I have like 12 in total. So I need to finish that up. Am I going to make that recipe again? If I do, it's going to be a lot smaller, and I'm going to remember to read the directions before I start cooking because, wow. It's sad that I've made that mistake a few times since then where I noticed that the recipe, I'm doing it completely wrong because I'm not reading the recipe. I just am throwing the ingredients together. Maybe I've learned my lesson at this point, but I kind of doubt it since I keep doing it. We're going to have our dinner, and then I'm probably going to have some popcorn later because that sounds really good. And I think in the next video, I may dye my hair. I'm going to need a lot of hair dye, though. This is a lot. And then at the end of the month, I have my monthly weigh-in video. So if you are interested in seeing my weight loss journey and my hair journey, make sure that you subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!